exciting races and probably feeling a little bit motivated or inspired, I imagine, right, Jenny?
No! Who are you kidding? This is not motivating me to run at all. You don't know me. I do not like running. The only way I'm running is if I hear the microwave beeping in the other room. Then I will run real quick. But no, this is a great event. If you're not a runner or if you were a runner in a past life or aspire to be, this is a public event. It's the 2022 Cross Country Championships. They're going to kick off later today, but we've got a lot of prep underway. You can hear the music behind me probably. We've got the stage being set, and I'm super excited to have the man of the day here, one of the men of the day, the event director and coach, Paul Greer. You in your lifetime have trained so many amazing runners, and you yourself are such an accomplished runner, so we're so happy to be here today.
Thank you so very much for having me, and thank you for San Diego. We're in for a great championship today, featuring some of the finest runners in America, in America's finest city.
Yes. Okay, before we get to some of the runners, I want to kind of talk about you, Coach Paul. Tell us about your background.
Well, I formerly from St. Augustine High School. I went to St. Augustine and on to San Diego State University, where I competed 4 years there, and I'm fortunate to have the school record there in the metric mile, the 1,500 meters. Then went on to the Olympic trials and competed in the metric mile for as many years after college. But then I was able to get a job at San Diego City Community College. So I'm a college professor in the kinesiology department at San Diego City College. And on the side, I coach the San Diego Track Club, the largest club in San Diego, working with over 500 runners every year, training them for the Rock and Roll San Diego.
And you told me that you, in your lifetime, have trained thousands upon thousands of people, correct?
Yeah, probably over 10,000 runners conservatively over the years, just because we've been doing it for 25 years. It's just a question. The years go in and we get the runners, and that's the way it works, you know?
So let's talk about today's event. I know at about 8:45, there's going to be just a small community run to kind of kick things off, warm up our muscles, etc. What can people expect? Because this is an event we want people to come out and spectate and watch.
Oh, we certainly do. And this is such a spectator-friendly course. What it is a 2-kilometer course that is set up to where the runners are basically going to repeat laps. So, for example, the open runners, the professional runners, are going to be running 10 kilometers today. So they're going to run 5 laps of 2 kilometers each. And so it's going to be an awesome opportunity to see the runners come by each lap and cheer them on. We have over 8 Olympians that are going to be here today, and they're all going to be vying for a national championship title. And it's just absolutely spectacular. This course is so great because wherever you are on the course, you probably could see about 98% of the course just from being up the top of the hill here. So it's going to be it's a wonderful way to see everything.
I'm getting tired, Coach, just listening to you explain kilometers and laps and running. You mentioned 8 Olympians. Who are we watching out for? Because there's some big names. I mean, everyone that's coming out is amazingly accomplished, but we're keeping an eye out on a couple of people, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Molly Seidel is definitely one of our biggest names coming in. And Molly just endeared the entire nation last year at the Tokyo Olympics when she finished 3rd in the women's marathon. And she's only one of 3 women in United States history to have an Olympic bronze medal. She's here. She's going to have good competition, though. Monson, who is a 10,000-meter Olympian for the United States, is here. Emily Infield, a former Olympian, is also here. So that women's field at 1 o'clock today is going to be particularly great. On the men's side, it's going to be great. Army's here, and they're bringing in Kenyan-born but American citizens. So we're going to have a very great race among the Kenyans as well as the other Americans. Our very own Ben Bruce, who's here in San Diego, formerly from San Diego, will be in this race as well.
Are you excited?
I am so excited. It's just so great. It's just wonderful to bring the nation and showcase not just San Diego, but showcase Mission Bay, and showcase what we're hoping is going to be an absolutely wonderful national cross-country championships.
I love your enthusiasm is very infectious. I don't know if it's enough to get me to actually run. I have to ask you, Coach, how did you get into running? What is your passion for it? Because for some of us, it's not that easy.
You know, exercise and fitness, it's all about finding your passion. You know, and so if it's not running, that's okay. And I tell the audience that that's okay. If it's cycling, cycle. If it's swimming, swimming. If it's running, then just run. For me personally, you know, I just was one of those students who's trying to find a sport in high school, and running took me. I got cut from football, I got cut from soccer, I got cut from everything, but I was able to run. I was able to put one foot in front of the other. And the great thing about running is that through perseverance, through hard work, through dedication, you can get better at it. And today we're going to see the best and what they're good at.
I love it. And you know what? It is very motivating. And it's good to hear. All it takes is one foot in front of the other. And I think the bulk of us can do that. As you can hear, they're testing the audio behind me. They're gearing up for the big championship. So for now, we're going to toss it back into the studio where I think Jason and Liz are doing stretches and lunges, because I think during the commercials, they run around the studio. They run laps.
Actually, we do, sort of,
You guys
right?
do
We
that,
run
right?
to the restroom,
Yeah, I bet.
we run back, we run to the break room, we
I walk
sprint
around the
back.
building when you're doing your interviews.
Yeah.
Get up and move.
You're more of a, see, Jenny, you're
You know
more
where
of,
I'm going
like
to run?
you said.
The porta potty.
There you go. She's more of a
I'm
sprinter,
going to run to the
right?
porta. See you guys later.
Gotta go,
All right,
you gotta
Jenny.
go.
We'll see ya.